Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Triangle Strategy Walkthrough. Alright, so the last video there we did the voting, final vote phase. Well, not... Is it the final vote? No, not the final vote. The Chapter 15 vote, yeah. There's another vote, at least in Chapter 17, now that I think about it. Right, for the ending. Although, actually... Man, now with the now that we're taking the Golden Road, I don't remember now if there actually is a vote phase for that. It's a little bit different. I don't think there is now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, there's just a very different trigger for actually the Golden Road. But anyways, not important. Let's move on. Oops, I don't want to save again. No need. Redundant.
With the capital once more under their control, the members of House Wolffort disperse to the various corners of the domain. Roland, for his part, works to rid the Crown City of his political enemies. Frederica repairs to the Rosellan village. Serenoa, Benedict, and the others, meanwhile, make a triumphant return to Castle Wolffort, where Lord Simone eagerly awaits their arrival.
Hark! The young rulers have returned.
You're back! You're back! You made it!
Show some respect, lad. They've driven Esfrost from our lands and brought the kingdom back from the brink. And one of them is no less than one of Hyzanth's saintly 7.
Dare I say, an achievement greater than Lord Simon ending the Saltiron War. Fills me with pride enough to think I'd done it myself.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lord... King? I didn't mean it.
You've done nothing wrong. Address me as you please. I thank you one and all for your efforts in seeing us through to victory.
Oh, you are too gracious, my lord.
As is the Hierophant, who saw fit to bless us with a boatload of salt. And all thanks to you, Lord Serenoa.
The Hierophant, you say?
Wow! That's amazing!
Isn't it just? Bold is the nation that besmirches House Wolffort's honor now.
I reckon not even the king himself would speak ill of us now.
Course not. It was this lad what made that mask-wearing coward of a prince the king.
All hail House Wolffort.
All hail Mr. Lord!
Serenoa is truly a man of the people.
And he's got the might to defend him. He's earned their trust.
And so he may as well be king. I must say I do appreciate a powerful man. Perhaps I should cast my lot in with the future rather than the past.
The cowardly prince they refer to is King Roland, no doubt.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
I pray that's all it is. Hyzanth's overtures are most bold. They mean to lure us in.
Let's do the side story here at Twinsgate. It says Svarog receives a summons from Gustadolf. However,
Lord Svarog, you've been summoned to the capital with regard to the death smell. How long do you intend to defy the Archduke's orders?
I've no time for his trifling inquiries, now that Glenbrook has been wrested from our hold. I fear an assault on the duchy is imminent. We must fortify Twinsgate.
Such an order would be mine to give, not yours.
Be gone! I was a fool to think you could protect the duchy's lands.
The Archduke shall render his judgment.
Damn his judgment, and everything it has wrought! Leaving that fool Thalis in charge of Glenbrook brought this upon us.
I shall pass your words on to him, then.
See that you do, messenger boy. And let him know that if he wishes for me to follow his orders, he will speak the truth, and nothing but.
Alrighty. Next up, we've got a side story at the Hierophant's Palace. It says, oh man, I just noticed, look at the map here. They did a good job with the details. I think this is Frederica, and this is the Rosellan village. Man, I never noticed that before. Yeah, and here's Roland, right, at the Crown City. So yeah, just such a great job with the attention to detail there. Anyways, yeah, next side story here is at Hierophant's Palace. It says, though the Saintly Seven praise House Wolffort for their glorious victory, they know they must be ever vigilant.
Once proud Esfrost has been laid low, and Prince Roland installed as King of Glenbrook. Perhaps now they understand how powerful we are.
There is yet more good news. We have coaxed enough power from the Elfric to power the automaton.
Oh, have the spoils of war ever been so great?
A question House Wolffort no doubt asks themselves. Are you not troubled by their gains? The people of Glenbrook rally around their newly returned hero as we speak. I fear we have unwittingly created an enemy to rival Esfrost, or worse.
Which is precisely why I have sent Milo to watch their every move. We shall be informed of any plots against us in due course.
And you are content to trust this, Milo?
What does it matter if I trust her? The goddess shall render final judgment to any and all traitors.
Be they spies, or one of the Saintly Seven.
Indeed. May we never live to witness such a tragedy.
Alright, next up here it says, Serenoa returns triumphant to Wolffort and makes for his father's chambers to see him at once.
How fares my father?
He is most lucid, my lord, though asleep at the moment. I fear the malady has sapped much of his strength.
I see.
It's not all doom and gloom, though. Word of your recent exploits lifted his spirits considerably. He cannot wait to hold a feast and praise you before the entire house.
Ha! May he forget he said that upon waking.
You should accept the honor with grace, my lord. He is your father, after all.
I would gladly accept, of course. Even hearing secondhand that he takes pride in my efforts threatens to swell my head.
The young lord has reclaimed Glenbrook, Lady Destra. He fought as valiantly as Simone or Regna. Would you were here to witness it.
Forgive me, Benedict.
No, forgive me, Lord Serenoa. I shall take my leave.
Nonsense. You are the reason I stand here today, and I would tell Mother that myself. I bid you stay.
How very gracious of you. I owe much to Lord Simone and Lady Destra. They filled my life with purpose. They left you in my charge. But you have already demonstrated your power for all the realm to see. You now walk on your own 2 feet. I have no doubt you can lead Norzelia into a glorious new era of peace and prosperity, with King Roland by your side.
Speak frankly, Benedict. What is it you wish to say?
I have done all I can for you, Lord Serenoa. I will resign following the evening's festivities. Anna shall take my place if it pleases you.
You would leave me unmoored at a time like this?
I know the time is not ideal, but your father is not long for this world. I would repay my debt to him by caring for him in his final days. After that, I shall stand watch over their eternal resting place and regale them with tales of your great deeds.
I see there shall be no swaying you. My gratitude for you flows like the mighty Norzelia River. Even so, I would ask for a moment more to make up my mind.
Understood, my lord. Then let us return to the castle and prepare for the evening's feast.
Alright, looks like we've got our exploration phase in Castle Wolfort next. It says a banquet is held to celebrate Serenoa's recent victory, and one of the guests is eager to speak with him.
This is quite the gathering.
Each and every one of them eager to get to know you better to advance their own ends. Be on your guard.
I shouldn't think that would be necessary. Father has gathered those he trusts most to lend me their aid. For that, I am grateful. Whatever the case, we mustn't keep them waiting.
I thank you kindly for the invitation, Lord Serenoa. Or shall I address you as Glenbrook's savior?
Ha! You needn't go that far, no.
I disagree. Your accomplishments speak for themselves. Power becomes you. It makes you alluring to people such as myself. Pray, let me accompany you for the evening and beyond.
I shall need a moment to consider your most gracious offer.
It's a thing of beauty when they grow up. Hey, Benedict?
It is. And yet, it can leave one feeling strangely bereft.
Aye. Well, that's fatherhood for you.
Okay, as House Lord, I should go and greet our guests. So this exploration phase is technically new-ish, right? I mean, technically I've already done it once, but I didn't, get that time on camera. So let's take a look around here. I think on this table is the Kiral pellet ×2, so you'll just have to interact with that. Down here, and I think it's somewhere back in the corner. Let's see. Maybe this is like the barrel. I don't know. Anyway, somewhere right around in here is 2,900 coins. And then you've got on the opposite side a Panacea pellet. Again, somewhere around in here. And let's see here. 1,500 coins. All the way up top. And then I think it must be like down here. Like somewhere around in here. Again, like 1,500 coins. Next up is over on this side. I think it's like right here. Like right around in here. Should be a large ranged ice stone. There should be 2 of them. And then there's a notes on the table here where Hued is at. So it should be the Victory Feast program. So definitely make sure you grab those. We'll do the conviction choices here with Benedict. I'm just going to zip through this. Again, I'm just going with, morality choices. There's honestly no real reason to do this, but why not? Let's speak with Milo here. I was surprised to see how loved House Wolford is by its people. Yeah, this is where, Chapter 15 is where you make your choice. And obviously, we already did the vote in the last video, but that's where you make your choice on, one of the 4 characters that are able to join you. Based on your Chapter 15 choice. Again, it's either Milo, Cordelia, Travis, or Trish. With Travis and Trish having that, the sub choice back in Chapter 11 on whether or not you side with Hyzant when it comes to the Rizal. But, anyways, this is where, and I think it does make a lot of sense that Milo actually does, kind of is convinced to jump ship and join, Serenoa and his crew. But anyways, perhaps there will come a day when I address as something greater than a lord. So I don't know what she's referring to there, but maybe, she did hint about being king. So that's kind of interesting. And she seems to be, and it goes along with her character stories where she's attracted to, I guess, people with power. Kind of for her own protection, I guess, is kind of the way she, describes it. But, anyways, let's end this exploration, and then we'll just kind of continue on. Now to wait for Father.
Lord Simon lives!
Haven't seen him in ages. He looks well. Thank the stars.
Let me take your hand.
I can manage on my own, my boy. I've not felt this good in some time. But I shall want you by my side the rest of the evening, that I may hear of your exploits in full.
Nothing would make me happier, Father.
I I thank you all for gathering to celebrate with me House Wolfort's victories. Against all odds, my son and his stalwart allies have reclaimed the Kingdom of Glenbrook. I felt a great weight lifted from my shoulders as I watched him grow into a worthy heir. I dare say I've never been so proud. Permit me the indulgence of offering a toast to my son, my pride and...
Anna!
Huh?
Father!
Assassins.
Alright, that is going to be it for this one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.